What's up everyone and welcome to another City Skylines Let's Play episode on this YouTube channel. And for today we are of course going to continue with the kind of huge industrial district that we have been working on in the last episode, or actually that we started in the last episode. And in this episode I really want to try to actually finish this island over here and maybe even also finishing this one. Um, and the idea basically is that I wanna continue with this little island, or pretty big island actually, in the next episode. Maybe we are already gonna work a little bit on it, but I wanna finish it in the next episode. So yeah, with that being said, I think we're just gonna get back to work. Just continue with working on the city. Um, yeah, I mean, city is looking good. Traffic flow is looking pretty good already. I think I already said this in the last episode too, in the middle part of the episode, but I think that we also have to make a separate future episode in the nearby future, I think, to have a look at the traffic, because the trains in the city are not really moving. As you can see, it's kind of gridlocked actually, meaning that nothing is actually really happening, or just a little bit of movement actually at the end, but or the beginning of the city. I don't know how you want to see it, but yeah, not really that great. But maybe we have to look in a future episode, like I said before, to fix this, and also of course just little things for the car management too. For example, it's a bit busy over here. Maybe we can fix it a little bit. And yeah, not too much to do, but I think we can do some little things, which is gonna make the traffic a bit better. But of course, that's something for us to look at in a future episode. But we are making money. Just a couple of seconds ago, we were still growing. We are now losing a bit of population again. Um, yeah, still a death wave going on, which is incredible. The death wave has been happening for a lot of time, actually, a long time. So hopefully it's gonna go down very fast soon, hopefully. We will see. But yeah, that's everything I have to say for the intro, kind of. So with that being said, let's just work. Let's just continue on working on these islands. And of course, if you're gonna enjoy this episode, or if you have been enjoying the past couple of episodes, consider subscribing or even liking the video, sharing the video, even commenting down below if you want to say something. Maybe you have something to say, maybe I can do something better, just let me know. But yeah, let's get to work. So I actually kind of want to start off this episode with um, me detailing this area that we of course have been building in the last episode. And I just want to add some trees, some little extra decoration so it's going to look a bit better. And that's what I'm going to do right now. Maybe I'm even going to have a look a little bit at the road layout. Maybe I can add some roads. I think I'm gonna add one road, for example, over here, just to have another connection. Maybe I'm gonna change this road too, actually, if I'm looking at it now, because this is not really logical what I did over here, I think. Maybe I can make it a bit better. But we will see. Yeah, I'm not gonna do too much, just gonna detail a little bit, and then we're gonna continue with actually starting the oil industry. Because of course we have the oil industry over here, and we also have the oil industry ready to yeah, be built actually. So let me just have a quick look at the details and then we are going to continue. And here I am. So we are back and we have been completing, I wanted to say, but actually, yeah, kind of actually. We have completed the ore industry on this island and it looks pretty good. I just detailed, like I said before, just added some dirt everywhere, so it looks a bit more industrial, I guess, in a way. Some trees, I know they don't look that great because of the pollution, but still, it looks like we are working over here. We are trying to, you know, still remove some nature that we had over here. Kind of a reference to this island being a beautiful island full of trees and rocks and all that stuff. And yeah, it's kind of gone now. So a little bit of a reference, I guess you can say. But yeah, kind of completed the ore industry over here, which is looking very good. And if you want to know how I actually made the dirt over here, if you go to the what's it called again? The Parklife, place with all of your buildings and all that stuff, assets and all that stuff, where you can basically find your city parks and your zoos, amusement parks. Of course, it's a DLC, so you're not gonna get it from the base game. But if you're gonna go to the, I think the zoo section, yeah, it's this one. You can actually build some kind of dirt or gravel, I don't know how you want to say it. So yeah, you can kind of add some extra decoration if you want to, which is beautiful if you want to, have some extra dirt. It looked really stupid, to me at least, to have these assets, for example these ones, without more dirt over here. It would have looked really stupid in my opinion. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Really happy with that. So if you want to use that, maybe it's a nice addition to your city. Also added this road over here, even added a little fire station just to be sure. And I also added a garbage facility over here. And the reason why is because we had some issues with the garbage over here, which is, I can see why. It's understandable because, yeah, our garbage management isn't that great. Because I've made some extra ones over here off camera, so we are not gonna have any problems yet in the city. Man, look at this. That wave is still going on. Actually, that's crazy. 800, almost 900. Crazy, crazy numbers. But yeah, what I wanted to say? I added some of these over here off camera, so it's gonna be a bit better, the garbage management. But of course, they have to drive all the way over here to get to this area. So I was like, okay, let's just, build one just to be sure. Maybe I'm gonna build some extra ones over here, but for now it's gonna be okay, one. So with that being said, oh, actually I almost forgot to tell you guys. Also added some new roads over here. It looks a bit better than what I did over here before I, did some off-camera work. So it looks a bit better, I think. And I also upgraded this road that we had before to a industrial one. So it's a bit looking better for this area, I believe, in my opinion at least. Yeah, and I think that we had this road, before I upgraded it to this one. Is it logical? No, because this is a 3-lane industrial highway. But we are just gonna think that it's a one-way. I just love the way it looks. It just looks, of course, very industrial, because it is an industrial road, literally. It just looks really nice. I know traffic is gonna be very bad, probably, or it's gonna be very busy. Let's just say it. Let's just leave it like this, I guess. 3 lanes. I know it's not logical, but it looks nice, and I know it's gonna help with the traffic. So I know it's a bit stupid, but let's just kind of ignore it, right? I think it looks nice from above. And it's a beautiful road. I really do like the design of it. So we are just gonna think that it's a 2-laner or 1-laner. Let's just say that it is, right? So yeah, that's everything I did. And let's continue actually with building. So we are gonna actually start with the oil industry. And let's get started. So I already made the main building in the last episode, I believe. We even have some workers already. I don't know how, but okay. And I think we are gonna begin with building over here, and then we are gonna add some things over here as well. So let's have a look. Let's get stuck. And this is a perfect area to actually begin with, because we have some oil over here. Yes, we do. So let's have a look. If you're gonna go to the oil section, let's have a good look. So main building we have already built. Oil industry workers place. We don't have to, of course, place it on the area where there's oil. So just gonna leave it over here. And that looks pretty beautiful. Nice looking building. Then we have the maintenance building, which also looks really good. Look at the detail. Absolutely amazing. I already said that in the last episode, but the amount of details they have put into this DLC is pretty crazy. So, okay, there we go. So this is one of the extracting buildings, I guess you can say. Small oil pump. Let's have a look how it looks. Just a really small one. I don't think I'm gonna use it that much. And then we have a large one, which looks already way better. And then we have the really big ones, I guess. So we have a drilling rig. I guess that's the name, which looks really nice. And then you have a big one, which looks even better. Very nice. Then you have this one, which we are not gonna use because we don't have any oil, I think. I don't think we have any oil in the ocean. Nope, but it looks beautiful. Look at this building. Again, the amount of details, absolutely insane. But nope, we're not gonna place it because it's not gonna work. And this is also a extracting building, I guess, or asset. So these are the processing buildings. I think we have 4. Yes, we do. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have the storage facilities, assets, buildings, whatever you want to call it. So let's start kind of spamming these drilling rigs because I do love the way they look. We don't have enough oil over here, I think. Are you gonna work? I don't think you're gonna work. I really do hope you're not gonna complain. You actually have oil. You are extracting oil. So we have just a little bit, so it's enough. But I do love the way they look. Absolutely beautiful. How are we gonna do this? Let's think of this. So I think we need another road in the middle. And let's get the industrial one. Just a 2-lane is gonna be okay, I think. And can we place the little ones over here? No, we don't. Nope. So I think I'm just gonna use the bigger ones. Are we gonna... Nope, it's not gonna work either. But these ones are fitting over here. Okay, I kinda wanna have the bigger ones over here. And this is gonna work. Beautiful. So I kinda wanna have 6 next to each other. I think that's gonna look pretty good. Like that, looking very nice. And then you also have these ones, which can be placed over here, I think. And then some smaller ones over here. Hope that's gonna work. Yes, it is. Very nice. And then I cannot place some over here, which is a bit unfortunate, but it's okay. So that's working. Now we can move these ones. Looking good, looking very industrial. Of course it does. But that's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. So, yeah. Okay, these ones are not gonna fit there, no problem. Then we are gonna continue with building a road over here. And where are we gonna go? I think we're just gonna have a connection over here. Okay, that's gonna be okay for now. So much oil, actually. So we're gonna kind of be millionaires, I think. We're gonna make a lot of money, I think. That's for sure. So it's good for the city, of course. Let's see. You don't really have a lot of extracting buildings, only 4. I think it's the same number for the ore industry and also the farm, but I really wanted a bit more, to be honest. Yeah, we also have this one, but it's not gonna work, of course. Okay, no problem. Let's just have some over here, I guess. I think we're gonna do the same over here as well. looking pretty good. Just want to extract as much as possible, to be honest. Looking good. Then maybe some of these. Just want to have it as dense as possible, to be honest. Like, as dense as possible. Maybe another one over here. Then another one over there. Let's get started, guys. Come on. I want to pump as much as possible. So look at this. We are not producing. Oh. We are not producing resources? Or we are extracting? Of course, yeah. Okay, no problem. Let's just continue with building as much of these as possible. So let's just do it like this. And can we have a connection over there? Yes, we can. Pretty nice. I just want to have, again, as much as possible. So I think we're going to continue with these ones. Almost a perfect fit, almost, but it doesn't matter. Yes, let's get started, guys. Oh my, look at this. Damn, I think that's enough. And we can place some of these, I think, again. Or maybe just one more. Like this, then we can have some of these over here. Pretty damn good, actually. Maybe just halfway in the middle, actually. Then we can do the same over here as well. Some extra dirt again, also. Nice. It's a bit unrealistic though, in my opinion. It's a bit too much. I think, yeah, it's a little bit too much. Just a little bit. I want to know how much we are extracting. But of course, we're not doing anything now. Because we don't have any of the processing buildings yet. Which I'm gonna place now, I think. So this is a bit too much, for me at least. So let's remove these ones. I think that's just a bit too much. And then let's have a look. I think we're gonna have some processing buildings over here. And we can have more of them, so we're gonna produce more, I guess. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We are gonna produce more. So one, just to be sure, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. And this one is gonna produce plastic. Okay, plastic. Okay. I think we're just gonna place everyone because I love the way they look. So let's see. Let's have a look. Oh, we are saving. And again, let's have a look. So, kind of want to have a grid over here. Can we place one, please? Please? No, we don't. Unfortunate. Okay. Then we are just gonna have something else here. Maybe this one. Like this. Looks beautiful though, so that's nice. It's not perfect, the roads over here, but doesn't matter. I think it's gonna be okay, like this. Okay, so that looks amazing. Are you gonna work? I think you're gonna be okay. No? Maybe? Yes, you are. Beautiful. And maybe I'm actually gonna build another one next to it. Is that gonna be enough? Yes, it will. Okay, and that one actually fits there, so It's kind of good to see. Oh, that's a bit better. Oh, almost. It was almost perfect. So unfortunate. Or maybe actually, I think it's gonna work. No, it won't. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. It would have been perfect actually. Really? Now you're gonna do like... Okay. Oh, come on. That's better. Way, way better. Okay, two of them next to each other looks pretty nice. Just gonna do it like this. So, it looks good. Yeah, I like that. And now we are producing, I guess. No? Wait, what? We don't? Produced resources until next level. We are not producing. How the hell is that possible? We are, right? Maybe I'm being stupid again. I don't know. Okay, but let's just continue for now. Maybe I'm being stupid actually. It's probably that. Okay, so we have built this one. Then we have this one. This is the biggest one actually. So let's have a look. I'm gonna place you here for now. Because I wanna have some of these over here, I think. Next to each other. Come on. That's a bit much though, 4 lanes. All 4 lanes is just a bit too much. So let's just do it like this. Then we're gonna have another connection over here. Guess we're gonna go straight again. Can we have something over here? No, we don't. Yes, maybe, actually. We can have you over there, but it's looking a bit weird. I can have these ones over here. Can I have another one? Actually, wait. Nope. Oh my, that's so unfortunate. Okay. Maybe a storage building? Almost. Yeah, I can live with that actually. I can live with this. That's okay. No, this is looking good actually. Looking very good. Then we have some extra storage over here. So we gotta be careful with this space because it's already almost done. And these one are... takes all your use plastic. And also plastic. Okay, so we need to build one of these. Petroleum. Petroleum. That's the right word. Apparently. Okay, no problem. This is the bigger one, this is the smaller one. I think we are just gonna place both of them because they look beautiful. I know you want to be placed there. I know you can. Come on. Really? Ooh, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Yeah, of course it's gonna be busy now, but we're gonna be okay. I'm very sure we're gonna be okay. We are not producing. How? We are producing, right? I'm very sure we are. Very sure. I don't know, let's just continue for now. Kinda wanna have another one of you guys over here. How much place? Oh, and this is not gonna be the best road layout if I'm gonna do it like that, so... Okay. But if I'm gonna have some fun and just do it like this, we're gonna go over here. Really wanted to have more grids, but it's okay. Really? Come on, man. It would have been perfect, but okay. But I can't place you over here. Really? Really? Okay. Maybe that's gonna be better, actually. I know I'm placing way too much. It's gonna be way too busy, but we're gonna be okay. Trust me. At least. I think so. So it's gonna be really busy over here for now. Lots of trucks, so why are we not producing? How does that exactly work? Because it's not that hard, right? I mean, we are producing over here. Producing resources. Why are we not producing anything? How is that possible? Traffic is gonna be really bad over here, that's for sure. Yep. A bit too bad, actually. Yeah, okay, so this is gonna be really bad, actually. Maybe I have to make this look a bit different. Maybe I'm gonna change it in a future episode, but... Okay. I wanna know why I'm not producing. Am I being stupid? I think I'm being stupid. We build everything. We are producing a lot, clearly. So, yeah, why is it not working? This is looking pretty good, actually. Yeah, this is just a bit too much to me. I think we can have these ones, but I don't really want to have these ones over here. I think that's a bit just overkill, I guess. So I'm gonna remove you guys for now. Maybe I can place something else here, actually. Some of you guys could be nice. I guess. They are really small, though. Yeah, they are pretty small. Okay. So everything is working. But apparently we are still not producing. Oh, this is the... yeah, this is the oil. So why is it not working? Really, really weird to see. Everything is ready, right? Yes, we do. Do I have to connect it? Oh, now I know. Of course, you need electricity. I think it's that simple, right? You didn't hear that voice crack, by the way. Are we gonna be okay now? Wait. Where the hell am I going? Okay, wait. What if I'm just gonna do this for now? Oh, actually, no. Just for now. Are you gonna be okay? I think you are. Now we are producing, of course. You absolute idiot. I was scared for a moment that it didn't work. But now it's working. So traffic is gonna be really bad, I know. This is gonna take some time, I know. What if I'm just gonna be very smart and just upgrade it from now to the 6 later? And then I have to build this also again. I know this is not the right thing to do, just upgrading your road so it's gonna work, but you know, sometimes before you're gonna do some big things, you gotta do some small things. Right? I think I'm pretty right about that. So I wanna have this back. Okay. So this is working. Really busy, I know, but I think we're gonna be okay. Just a moment. Yeah, this is what I mean, garbage issues. So we have this one, but you're gonna be... I think you're gonna be okay. Producing... yeah, we are producing a lot. So that's really good to see. I'm actually thinking to change the way how we make this. I think it can be so much better. So, what if I'm gonna remove everything over here? And what if I'm gonna go this way now? So we're gonna have you guys over here. Okay. I'm gonna get you guys again. Go straight, yes, thank you. Then one more over here, yes, we do want to have one more. This is all gonna be oil, 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 even more oil. You're gonna get everything. Over here as well. Okay, just kind of looking a bit better to me at least. In a second we're gonna get a lot of trucks, I think. Can we have one on this road, please? Yes, almost. No. I think we already have the first star done. I think I heard it. Did I? Yes, we did. Look at that. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Workers until next level. We have 1200 workers? Am I seeing that good? Really? Or am I seeing something wrong? I think I'm seeing it right. And look at how much we are producing. Okay, we are gonna have 5 stars in 1 second. That's crazy. Okay. So that's working. Maintenance building, I guess. Where are you guys gonna go? Because I think we are extracting enough, so we don't really need to put more of these ones over here. I know we have more oil, but I think we're gonna be okay. Maybe we are gonna have 2 of these over here. Then I can place you. Nope, we cannot have a road over there, okay. Maybe something like that. Can we have more? What is this? Oh, it's the same, right? Oh wait, what is this? Another storage, okay. Maybe you can be nice over there. Then we have more of these, which fits. Beautiful. Okay, looking good. Oh, it's actually looking pretty good. And then I can even have one more over here. And then we have one more over here. To me this looks pretty good, so I think I'm gonna keep it. And then I can even have some of you guys over here. Beautiful. Now we are getting somewhere. Can I have concrete, please? No, of course not. That's so unfortunate. So unfortunate. We can have concrete over here, we don't over here. Really? So unfortunate, but okay. Yeah, I know it's gonna be really busy over here. We just gotta wait a little bit more. Guess we're gonna have another connection over here. And then I'm thinking just to have some extra decoration. Or maybe some of these ones actually. Now then the traffic is gonna be even worse. So I think I'm gonna keep it for now like this. And we are now 3 stars. Look at how fast that's going. Insane. How is the ore doing? Okay, yeah, that's looking good. Looking very good. So we literally just have to wait for the amount of workers to get larger, the amount of workers, yeah, if I'm saying it good, amount of jobs that will be available. Yeah, we still have 100 jobs available. 400? Really? That's crazy. Okay, I think I'm seeing that correctly. Jobs available 1600, crazy. I think, yeah, in the next episode I think I'm gonna add some public transportation here. Maybe even a metro, because I think we have to place it in order to get some extra workers here. But I think I'm gonna have a look at the details now, because I'm pretty happy with what we did over here. Didn't really build over here yet, but I think we are already building for quite some time now, so I think I'm gonna leave it over here. We are not really gonna finish this island, but yeah, we did finish this one if we're gonna have some details, which I'm gonna do now. If we are gonna add some details, that's what I wanted to say. And we are making money. I think 60,000. How are we making so much profit? Yeah, okay. Industries, 36,000. Oh, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so we are making a lot of money. Doesn't matter, but it's always nice to see a green number. But yeah, now I'm gonna have a look at the details. I'm gonna let the game run a bit more, so traffic is gonna be a bit better, hopefully. But yeah, looking good. So let me have a look at the details. Then we are gonna have a look how this area looks when it's gonna be completely finished. And yeah, didn't really build over here, but that doesn't matter. I think we did a good job already. So yeah, let's have a look how this area is gonna look with some details. And here we are once again. So this island has now been completely finished. So what did I do? Not a lot, to be honest. I just added a lot of concrete. First of all, as you can see. Also even added some zoning and some extra parking lots. Even some trucks, so it's looking a bit more dense, as you can see. Lots of new trucks over here. And even some trees, some new little decorations over here. Even some more zoning. And yeah, that's it, to be honest. Didn't really do that much, but looking very good. Very happy with the result. And I also already connected the pretty big bridge that we have, or the connection that we have over here. Of course, this is connected. I also connected it all the way to this bridge over here. So as you can see, everyone is using it, which is beautiful to see. So that makes this area a lot less busy, although it's still busy, but it's still better than it was before, just a couple of minutes ago. And yeah, as you can see, every truck is now pretty much using this highway. Oh yeah, not really a highway, but you know, this connection, I guess. Going all the way over here to the older part of our industrial zone. So pretty good to see that everyone is actually using the roads that we are making. It's going really good. Only this little section over here, this road is pretty much ruining everything because everyone wants to stop and then they go again and then they stop. It's just how traffic AI works in this game. But yeah, we're gonna fix this later, probably in the traffic management episode that will come pretty soon, I think so at least. So yeah, all in all, still working very well. Happy to see that. And yeah, looking good. So one more thing to do. I already knew that it would happen very quickly, but if we're gonna have a look and if we're gonna let the game run, we are going to see that we're gonna reach 5 stars for the oil industry at least. The ore industry, we still gotta wait a little bit, but we only have to wait a few seconds and then we are there. Look at how fast we are producing. Look how much oil we are literally getting, which is insane. But there we go. 800, 900, 100,000, I think? Yep, there we go. 100,030. What am I saying? 135,000 resources produced, which is insane. So pretty crazy, but we already have 5-star oil industry without even touching this part yet. So yeah, our oil or ore industry also doing pretty good, but we need workers. And that's what we are gonna fix in the next episode. So in the next episode, we are going to finish this island. I know I said it in the beginning of this episode, but it was a bit too much to do these islands, these 2 islands. So we're gonna fix this island, we're gonna complete it, we're gonna give it some new buildings, or some of the first buildings. Warehouses, facilities, maybe even some factories already, maybe. And of course also some extra oil extracting facilities, which is gonna give us even more oil, so that's crazy. And maybe we are already gonna work on this island. I know in the beginning of this episode I said that in the next episode we would work on this island, but maybe we are only gonna do this island. I don't know. We will see. But all in all, great episode, and I cannot wait to also finish the oil industry. So on this island, of course. But of course, let's just do one episode after one. We have lost again some people, but we are growing again. Just the death wave is insane. 1100 is the number now. 1140, which is crazy, the exact number. So yeah, of course we're just gonna continue. Hopefully the population is also gonna increase even more. But yeah, we will see. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and if you of course enjoyed this episode, consider subscribing and liking this video, and even sharing the video or commenting down below if you want to say something. But with that being said, let's just leave it over here as it is in this episode, and let's just continue in the next episode. So hopefully you will have a great day, and see you hopefully in the next episode. Ciao guys.